Lights on, lights off.
Yeah, definitely dim. Because if it's light, like, no.
Yeah.
And if it's dark, like, what's going in me?
Yeah.
In which hole? Like, I have so many holes and so many questions. Like,
How many holes you have?
Like 11 at this point. Shit. No, I'm kidding. I think I have 3.
Hi, everyone. It's me, Dom. Welcome back to Dom Meets World. Hope you've been enjoying the podcast so far. This week, I'm joined by the lovely, the talented, the one and only Lilah Gibney.
So excited to be here. Hi, guys.
And we're going to talk about her dating journey and wild hookup stories.
Oh, God. I'm scared.
Are you?
No.
I don't. Okay, let's talk about how we met.
Okay.
Okay.
You first?
Me first?
My first memory of you was I was doing a try-on haul with Tana in her bedroom.
Yes.
And I was like running around with a nipple out.
Yeah.
And then you walked in and I was like, wait a sec. Cut the cameras. Who is this man? And where did he come from?
I was very thrown off that day.
And you were kind of quiet. I was like, wait, he's not talking.
Well,
But I mean, as one probably does when they walk into a room full of like 9 people.
9 people and 2 of them are essentially naked. I was like, I don't know what's
Always
happening
naked.
here.
It's an accident.
Oh, why is someone always naked in Tana's house?
I don't know. I think that's like at this point, it's like it has to be going on or something's like wrong.
Yeah.
Today though, I decided to switch it up. We're dressing classy, running for president.
Are we?
Yeah. This is classy.
What would you usually go for?
There was a few different options. Like I was like, do I do like a heel moment? Like, you know, tits out, serve body, but it's also daytime. It's 4 p.m. here in LA. So I was like, okay, this is like a little bit of both. Like it's giving like Kylie like Sunday service.
Kylie, I like that. I like that. Give me the breakdown. Where's the
Okay, the shoes are little flats from Louis Vuitton. The skirt is White Fox. The top is Alexander Wang. And the hair was manically chopped this morning. So
manically chopped. What inspired the manic chop? I
literally didn't have hair yesterday. And then my friend all of a sudden was like, yeah, let me just like try and do your extensions. And I was like, try and do? It's my hair. Like, what do you mean try and do? But okay. So she did it, dyed it, put extensions in, and then chopped bangs. And I was like, okay, whatever.
I like it. It's giving like Megan Fox.
Megan Fox. Thank you.
Yeah,
that's such a compliment. I feel like it's like new character unlocked.
Yeah.
And I feel like hair also like holds on to energy. So like I was like, chop. Like,
just like your Iowa rebrand?
Yeah.
Like you're going back to like your
ready to husk corn all over again.
What?
I literally husked corn before high school.
Not kidding. Husked corn?
Husked. Yeah, like literally like pulling the corn out like to get the corn on the cob. And then that's how they sell it. But then this one guy that I know died because there was a thunderstorm and the like thunder was still in the puddle. And so he was like walking through the cornfield and it like electrocuted him or something.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's when I decided I had to move the out of Iowa.
So when did you move from Iowa to? Do you move straight from Iowa to LA?
Yeah, literally booked a one-way 5 years ago. I actually went to college. A lot of people are like kind of surprised by that because I'm like kind of ditzy and like kind of dumb when it comes to certain things. But don't let my boobs fool you. I am very smart. So I got my degree and then I was like, yeah, no, like this is not it for me. And me and Tana had met once and she was like, literally to start vlogging. And I was like, what even is that? Like, but okay. Like I didn't think I was like funny. Like I didn't view myself as like entertaining. So I was like, okay. So I started just like vlogging. It like kind of took off, but like not like money wise. So then I moved here, lived on the kitchen floor, worked the night shift at McDonald's, like 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. in Glendale. And was just like trying to figure it the out. Like at this time, I like wasn't even Lilah yet. Like I was like, my past life for like a month in LA. And then I was like, yeah, no. Oh my God. Wait. It's like that came out of thin air. Well, you guys, I'm known for a lot of things. One, being my really good looks. But another being my toast. So I just want to say, me and Dom have never had like an actual in-depth conversation. So today I'm excited to be here. We both have our health, our wealth, and our bodies. So cheers. I don't know where your drink is, but like, hang on. Pass. Honestly, you want to try them? Really good.
Is it good?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for those of you guys who literally can't see, we're drinking a cocktail because it's 5 p.m. Hello, and yeah, no, I have no idea what day it is. Yeah, pretty good.
It's good.
Cheers, y'all. Arriba. Okay. But yeah.
Yeah, we've never really spoken. Actually, okay.
Oh God.
Okay, so this is okay.
Oh God. Oh no.
So okay, we're just gonna come clean here.
Okay.
You have slid in my DMs
for
before.
Sure. Yeah. Duh.
You have slid in my DMs before.
What did I say? Hi?
Do you want to know what you said?
God sent me here?
You said.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
You said.
Wait, hold on. I'm drinking.
You
Tell me.
said I'm pretty. This looks like piss. This is.
Wait,
this-
tell. The suspense is literally gonna kill me.
You said You said something like I'm just so confused right now as to why you're not in my bed.
Oh, I was feeling my
Yeah.
oats and my berries that night.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. There's always something, coming out of me or like one of my holes that I'm just like, God damn, Lilah, like.
And then you sent me that, and then I remember I was like, "Who is?" And then that's when I saw you like later on.
Oh, that was before I even met you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then I met you and toned it down, and then I'm sure I said like hi or
No.
like God sent me
And
here.
then what happened was.
Oh, wait, what,
And then
Dom?
what happened was, and then you like
What?
magically appeared at some party we were at.
I'm always doing that.
You like magically appeared at a party we were at, and like you just like I remember because like I just turned around, you're just like right here in my face,
What did I say?
and you were like hi, and I was
Oh
like,
my God, was it? I know exactly what party you're talking about, but I don't know what it was for. But it was in like a backyard. It was a huge mansion.
yeah, I was imagining the backyard.
Okay, yeah, it was
And
like 6 months ago, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you're like,
I have no conception of time.
you were like hi, and I was like,
Oh,
hey Lilah,
what?
and you're like, she's like, you're quiet, and I was like,
Oh, they had like
Yeah.
edibles and like joints at this party. So obviously I took as many as could fit in my Prada bag. And at that point I couldn't even see straight because I accidentally took like 1,000 milligrams.
yeah, no, but it was a magical like.
Okay.
This is when I
I
started.
love that.
I started viewing you somewhat of like a mystical creature because
Okay.
you just like
It's like
appeared.
a genie in a bottle.
Yeah, like you just
But
appeared
genie
out
in
of
a pussy.
nowhere, and you were like hi, and I'm like, hey Lilah, and you're like, you're quiet. I'm like, yeah, like that impresses me. Give me your phone. And I was
It's
like,
always the give me your phone.
and then I was like,
Did
I
you
don't think you're
give
gonna
it
be
to
able. Yeah, but I
Oh.
was like, I don't think you're gonna be able to open it because, and then you're like, no, I got it, and you just opened my phone.
Oh, I
That's-
don't know how I do that. That's like my one thing that like people are like, I want to see you do it. It's like my talent. Like I'll be at a dinner, like literally at like Catch Shake or like Nobu, like somewhere so nice, like Kim Kardashian, like could be next to me, but I'll literally turn around, interrupt someone's dinner, and be like, and they're like, what? I'm like, your phone now, and they're like, okay. I'm like,
Yeah.
I put my number in, I call myself, and I go, okay, see you later.
It's good. It's a very aggressive approach. It's very
It's
forward.
good though, huh?
It's good. It's like,
It's the confidence.
yeah,
Yeah.
just let's get there
Yes.
fast.
Well, shit. Damn.
But that's the extent of like my Lilah.
Yeah, we haven't had like a
experience.
real conversation.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. But I did my research. I told them that I like wrote down questions today. I came prepared.
Okay, what do you got?
Oh, you want to know right now?
Yeah, what do you got?
Okay, wait. Well, just right off the bat, where are you from?
I'm from
You're
Toronto.
from Canada, right?
Canada.
Okay. Dom, you're a Cancer.
I'm a Cancer.
Okay, so you're a lover. Wait, what was I gonna say? Oh my God, wait, I think I actually wrote it down. Hold on.
I'm like peak Cancer.
Okay, so you're kind of sensitive.
Yeah.
You're like a teddy bear. Are you like a fighter, a lover? Like you're like a fight for love? Like what's your vibe?
Yeah, you can't be a lover without being a fighter.
Okay.
Because what is love
I
if you don't
agree.
fight for it?
I
you know?
agree.
So,
Okay. So what are you like in relationships? Like what's your vibe? Honestly, I haven't seen Dom on like any of his shows, but I just know that there's like some sort of scandal. So I like had to like really pick you apart.
I'm just like a golden retriever. I'm just
Okay.
very like
I get that vibe
I'm
from
very
you.
overly loyal
Okay.
and like
And people take that for granted.
yeah. And sometimes I could be just like, and I'm just like quiet, mind my
Okay.
business a lot.
And what brought you like as like a shy, sometimes Canada man to like be on Netflix, and like now we're like here, like literally in Hollywood.
Just good timing. Like I was
Okay.
working in a warehouse. I got laid off
Were you?
during COVID, and Netflix just kind of picked me up
Wait, picked you up where?
on Instagram. They just like someone just DM'd me, was like, "Hey, do you want to be on TV?" And I was like,
Absolutely. Oh, I love
"Yeah."
those.
They were like, "F it, go to
Okay.
Australia for 10 weeks and film a TV
And so
show."
what was the first show you did? The Mole?
The Mole?
Okay. I need to
And-
like actually sit down and watch it. Apparently it's really good.
No, you can. That's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Sorry, I should have been like a loyal watcher.
No. It's
And then
fine.
you went on Perfect Match, right?
Yeah, and then I went on Perfect Match, and then
And like, do you like reality TV or is it like not your vibe?
I've actually never watched it.
You've never seen like an episode of yourself?
I've seen like clips on like TikTok.
But you never like sat down.
No, the only things I watch were like if there'd be like a lot of like clips on a particular episode, then I'll be like,
You're
okay,
like, what
maybe
the happened?
maybe I should know what people are talking about. But it's so cringy. Like there was like an episode where we all had to kiss each other, and I was like,
Stop.
I don't want to watch myself.
The dating
make
shows
out that
really
one.
take it to the next level. I was on one like little show. We only filmed for like literally 8 days. It was with Barstool. But like having literally like yourself, I can only imagine obviously like when you're actually at in like a destination for like weeks and weeks at a time, like knowing that you're always being like heard and like listened to and like recorded, like they can switch that shit up and like make stuff like so like sideways
Well,
and backwards.
you have OnlyFans, right?
Yeah.
Do you do stuff on there?
Yeah.
Do you watch it back?
Okay, honestly, that was a really good question. No, I don't know. I'll take the content. I know I looked good. Like I'll do like some crazy stuff. Like I don't like sit there and like I don't like people on my OnlyFans. Like I put like a popsicle in my pussy. It was black cherry. And like I'll do and like other like collab stuff. Like one time or like during my like sugar daddy lifestyle, like sometimes I would like record certain things, but like other than that, like no, it's just me.
You put a popsicle in your
Yeah,
how?
I got like cold in places I didn't even know existed. How what? How did that come to terms? Or like
Just like yeah, like
why'd I do that?
yeah, why?
I think like I've been doing OnlyFans for like 4 years or so. And so like I think I just literally was like so high and bored one day. I was like, at this point, I've literally like put every single thing like on or in my body. Like, what am I gonna do? Put like a fucking PB&J Uncrustable in my pussy? Like, no, like I had to get creative. And so it's like, okay, wine glass or fucking popsicle. Like one of them shatters.
Why was it between a wine glass and a popsicle?
Well, like what what else is it gonna be? A fucking Casamigos bottle? So it's like I'm just like, like what do they want to see? Like they've seen me putting like a gallon of milk like in the bathtub. Like they've seen it all. Like let's switch it up. Let's change food groups here, people.
I appreciate the dedication to your fans.
Right?
Yeah, keep it fresh.
And at the time, like it was like I had freshly, for those of you who don't know, I wasn't born with a pussy, and now I have one. Thank you, not only God, but Dr. Heidi Wittenberg. And that was like within like the first year of me having it. I was just like literally in the shower, so bored with my popsicle, and I was like, okay.
How how is that now?
How's my cooter? It's really good. Honestly, it's like crazy that like I was talking about it like with my friends the other day, and I was like, it's crazy that I've experienced like literally both like genders in such a weird way. Like, and obviously I was kind of in like the in between for a second, like figuring myself out, what I wanted, what was gonna make me happy. But like no matter who or what, like whether like it was 100,000 people on Instagram or whether it was like an A-list celebrity telling me like, oh no, like don't get the surgery, like whatever, like whether it was used as like a fetish or like whatnot, like I didn't care what anybody else thought. And I think that's like what so many people need to like realize is like it didn't matter like who told me like what to do. Like I was doing it because like that's what I needed to do to like literally like be happy and be confident and like be fulfilled like as a person and like see like what I wanted to see.
Yeah.
So it was good. The surgery, like recovery itself was like actually insane. I've never been in, well, now I have, but at the time I'd never been in the hospital, never had an allergic reaction, never broken a bone, like anything. And it was during COVID. So when they were like, you have to stay in the hospital for 4 nights, like you can only have one visitor for 1 hour a day. I'm like, am I gonna do all damn day? But it's like, newsflash, relearn how to walk because like now you have a clit. Like,
Oh,
what?
I didn't even think you have to like you walk differently.
Not walk differently, but it's like your nerves are just like literally cut, slice, dice, and, like put through a paper shredder. Like they're so rearranged. Like imagine like shampoo, conditioner, and like so many chemicals in your eye, but like literally like inside your cooch. Like it's just like it. Yeah, it's like not cute. But after like a month or two, I was good to go.
Did you okay? So like when you decided to do it, was it like? Did it take you a while to like build up like
I always knew that like that's what I wanted, but like being in Iowa and like even like when I was fresh in LA, like no one talked about that. Like no one talks like, oh my God, yeah, I got my pussy done. Like no one, I feel like there is like even if people do get them done, like there's already a small percentage of people that get their like bottom surgery when they're trans. But then like the amount of people that actually talk about it is even more slim. And I'm just very open and honest because I think like if I help one person by like just like saying what I feel, like my job here is done. I'm clocking the out.
yeah.
And so I just was like, okay, yeah, let's document like my whole transition. I always knew I wanted it. I went to like a few consultations. There was like a 2-year wait list. You had to get like a psychiatrist, a psycho brain something, like a therapist. Like you had to get like 6 letters from like 9 different people that you didn't even know. Pretty much stating that you were mentally stable. Newsflash, I'm not. But no, I'm kidding. But yeah, and then they just pretty much had to say like, yeah, this bitch needs her pussy done. No, then it was easy as that. And at the time, I was like, wait, it's $34,000. Like I have 700. Like literally, who's gonna pay for this? Like, and like, do I have to like go fucking 82-year-old. Like, who actually is gonna pay for this? And at the time, I had never seen a daddy before. I went through like a year or two stage when like that was my life.
Yeah.
I've since retired. I haven't seen one all of 2023. But I'm like, cheers to Bert.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Wait, his name was Bert?
One of them. He was the oldest guy. Like I've.
That's a
I
real.
the man. He just like peed on me or something. He was 82.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Yeah, it was weird. But
wait, he
peed on me? Yeah.
like how? Like just like was just like sporadically, or just like
such a golden retriever.
just like, hey, can I piss on you today?
Okay, so like to really sum it up for those of you guys like don't like are probably sitting there like so confused. Like there's this thing mostly in LA, but also all over the world. It's called seeking arrangements. I'm not promoting it, but it's pretty much just for like people to like go to dinner with like a guy and they'll pay you like whatever. And so that was like kind of like I would always go to Florida because the money in Florida is crazy. And so that was like my like little work trip, like going to Florida. But then like I was like, oh my God, wait, it's a thing in LA. So I like went and saw this guy one time and he was like, yeah, like something. Like I used to have like testicular cancer or something. Like whenever I'm like horny, like I start peeing. And I was like, what? Like, Bert, what? So I was like, okay, where's your Amex? Like literally, where's the card?
Yeah.
No, kidding.
What?
But then like one thing led to another, and I'm not kidding, like 8 times, like just like so much pee. I was with my friend.
How much? Okay, so like, what's like the ratio of like?
Like he gave me a few $1,000s.
Few thousand, and then just like
we don't have sex, but obviously that's like such a degrading world. Like that's why I'm not in it, because like I realize like when you're in that world, and even just LA in general, like I don't know what you've seen, what you've heard. Obviously, people love to like twist things around and like make it seem like I always have like such a big mouth, or I'm like outing people. But like in LA, like it's such an unreal world. And like, wait, where was that going? Oh, sometimes you literally just have to do like what you have to do to survive.
No, I'm not hating. I've been trying. This is like documented on here. I've tried to get a sugar mama. I just don't know where to find one.
I'm sure you could find one actually in a heartbeat.
No, I don't get any offers.
I met one guy once that literally had like an older lady.
But
it was in Miami.
I would love that.
Maybe you should put your location in Miami.
Oh, for seeking arrangements.
Yeah.
I gotta make an account. I gotta get on there.
So yeah, I've since retired, because like even that, and like even like my stage where I was like obsessed with like consistently like being with a rapper or something so stupid. Like that was another weird stage that I went through. Like none of that, like that stuff like f***s up like your self-worth.
Yeah.
Like someone just because they have like a blue check and millions of followers, or like someone just because they're paying you $2,000 to pee on you, like that is not how you should be treated.
Oh, so you're really rebranding. Like you've
grown.
Like
I'm in my like I know my worth.
Do you feel like that happened like recently?
Yeah, I actually was just having such a long conversation with Tana literally like when we were in Chicago, and I was like, it's weird because like I don't feel the need to like even like it was probably like a month or two ago, this guy that I've been following forever. We were at the club. He asked for, I did the phone thing. I was driving by and I literally go, and I got his number. I like realized who he was. He was like this really, really, really famous guy's son. And I wanted to hook up with him literally as long as I can breathe. And so he was like, what's your address? Blah, blah, blah. But then I literally thought about it, and I was like, if somebody doesn't, first of all, know my first, middle, and last name, and second of all, how many like literal holes I have, like I don't need to like give them my time, because like someone coming over at 4 a.m. and just like that's not gonna get me anywhere. That's not gonna make me feel better about myself. You know?
Wow.
And like I went through the stage where I was like, nobody needs to know I'm trans. But now I'm like, wait, if you don't literally walk into like my literal penthouse, know my past, that makes you insecure.
Yeah.
Bye.
Oh,
literally, thank you, goodbye. Like I loved like being like not even like sheltered and closeted, but like being like someone's secret for a while. But like now I'm just like, wait, what? I worked so hard to like not be like that. So like I don't even know why I was doing that.
No, that's amazing.
So I'm in my new era.
And
meet Lola.
What's the game plan? What's like the end goal for
I honestly
new Lilah?
haven't gotten that far.
Okay.
One day at a time, Dom.
Yeah, we're in the healing process.
Yeah.
We're healing.
And
we're growing.
Yeah, and I honestly I realized in like April. So I've been honestly, weirdly enough, been celibate since April. And it was my last day. I like went and saw this guy, and at the time on Hinge, I was on Hinge for a second. My like bio was like, I have a $40,000 pussy, like thank you, not only God, but like Dr. Heidi, like I wasn't born with a vagina or something. Now I have one. Something like that. It wasn't all that. And then this guy who was really like so beautiful, like swiped up and he was like, LOL, like I love this, but I hate that your experience has led you having to tell people. And I'm like, wait a second. Wait, people like you exist? Like usually I'm just used to like gloctalabia, like calling it a day.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wait a sec, who the are you? He was an Aquarius, he was a vegan, he was sober, like he was so high, he was Jewish. Like, and like that's when I realized, like, oh my, and like when I went over there once, like we didn't do anything. And when I left, I was like, wait, oh my God, I didn't someone like round of applause, Lilah. Like that's how it should be. Like somebody should take you to dinner. Somebody should like get to know you.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be. But LA has everything twisted.
But what's your type? Like, what would you usually go for?
Okay, so I'm 5'10". So like I feel like somebody in for me has to be like over like minimum 6'1", 6'2". I love like not even like a darker complexion. So like Greek, what's Glendale? Armenian, like Middle Eastern, like, you know, Mexican, Black, like whatever. Like I just love like ethnic looking people. Like anyone else, like I'm just like, ew, you look like you're from my hometown in Iowa.
Yeah.
So I just love somebody that has like a darker complexion, really good teeth, really good eye contact, sense of humor, like his own life. Like I feel like people on social media are like out for the count for me because I'm just like, ew, you guys are so annoying.
So you just want like regular guy.
Kinda, yeah. Cause then like I'll have my little like glam lifestyle moments and he'll just be like, oh.
You just got
And I'm like, yeah. Like I kind of think it's hot when like a guy's like shy, like shy. Like I've had one boyfriend since getting my cooter done, and he was so shy, so cute. I don't even know what his like ethnicity was. He was giving like Greek vibe ish or something.
Wait, you didn't know that was your boyfriend? You didn't know what he was?
It was like a few years ago. Like I have like every year there's like a new set of dementia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, like so much happens these days. I'm like, oof, yeah, I put that in a shelf and just like,
Gotcha.
you know, put it at sea. But he was cute. Like literally, I'm not kidding. We knew each other for weeks. He like had no idea like about my life. And then someone like from his hometown in Florida saw a video of us like in a video or something and like sent it to his mom, and his mom called him and was like, you're with a trans girl, like, are you gay? Blah, blah. And he's like, what? And then he asked me and I was like, yeah, I have my vagina done. Like, I don't know why everyone's tweaking out. Like, it's crazy. Like, mine was 40,000. All these other bitches are free. Like, I can tell their shit's free because it reeks.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that's a great question.
No.
It's like just like
I mean,
factory setting fresh.
Let's make one thing clear. It
just always smells like new car.
Huh?
Just always smells like new car.
No, better than a new car, more like warm vanilla. But a lot of people, wait, start that over. At first, yes, because someone who's trans, like your vagina doesn't clean itself. Like all these other bitches, their pussies clean itself, but mine doesn't. So like you have to just like make sure you're like taking care of yourself.
So like
suppositories, douching, like dilating, like coconut oil.
Do you have to worry about like pH balance and stuff like that? Like
no, because I don't have one.
Oh, okay.
I don't get it either. I failed their science.
Yeah,
so like
I don't
understand like this whole like pH, TH, like
I'm figuring shit out.
I don't get it.
I just learned about that recently. You gotta like eat like almonds.
Eat what? Let me
shit.
know.
I don't know, like almonds and drink water and shit. And yeah.
I don't have water or
Kale.
almonds in my daily diet.
Yeah.
I'm not a water girl. Unpopular opinion. I think it's literally gross and it makes me bloated. Cheers. Cheers.
Are you ready for some dating questions? All right, Lilah.
Hi.
Ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Are you single right now?
I am.
Date anyone?
No.
Do you want to date anyone?
I'm open to it, but I feel like when you're least expecting it is when like it'll just like hit you like a bus.
That's what I always say.
So I've been like anti everybody. Like if somebody wants to, they will literally break down my front door.
Oh wow!
But they can't. My security won't let them.
Okay, what? If you want to share this,
okay.
Talk about this.
Yeah, I'll share anything.
Wildest, most memorable hookup.
Okay, I'm sure the people will do what they need to do, but I'm trying this new thing, you guys. It's called, rebranding, where I don't name names of things, but this one hookup story of this guy that I like watched, followed, looked up to, listened to since I was literally like 8 years old. Like went and saw him at Rolling Loud, like when I was literally a boy living in Iowa. But this guy, he was like, let's go on a date. And I was like, oh, that's weird. You want to go out in public? Like usually it's like such like behind closed doors ass stuff, like the studio, Bel Air Hotel, something weird. And so I was like, okay, yeah. So we went to Mastro's. So then I was literally sitting at Mastro's with somebody that I've listened to my whole life. We were eating caviar. And then next thing I know, I was in his car. But I was like, wait, oh my God. I didn't tell him like the TS yet or whatever. It's code word for trans if you didn't know.
Oh, okay.
And then he was on Instagram Live listening to his new music. And I'm like, one of these motherfuckers is going to be like, you're with like Lilah, she's trans, whatever. So then I get to his house and I'm like, oh my God, this is like, I'm going to get stabbed. Like that's always in the back of my brain.
Oh,
like,
right, yeah.
I'm
Like
going to
the
get
fear
shot. I'm
of-
going to get killed. I'm going to get disappeared, like whatever. So I'm always like sharing my location, always sending people like where I am. And so I get to his house and his sister was there and we're like having a moment, whatever. And then he literally just asks me and I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, am I gonna like die though? Like, I literally said that. And then he left the room and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, for sure gonna die. And then he brought in his sister and he's like, tell her what you just told me. And I'm like, oh my God, their whole family's gonna kill me. Like, what the And so I told her and they both were like, girl, we don't give a like God raised all of us equal. And I'm like, wait a second, what? Like, I'm used to like these men like on the pedestal, like paying me, like threatening me, having me sign something. And they were like, no. And then it was like the most insane night of my entire life. Like, sexually, I didn't even know like things like that existed. And then literally like I went to bed at 4 a.m. and he woke me up at 4:30 and he was like, I'm going to the gym. And I was like, wait, what? I've been sleeping for 30 minutes and never saw him again.
What do you mean sexually you didn't even know things existed?
Just like things like well, I just found out a lot about like what my like cooter can do. Like
oh, okay,
that
I
like
see.
I didn't even like realize like some of that like I could feel certain things. I didn't even realize like things like that happened. Like, let's just say the floodgates have opened. Like, I didn't even know like what was going on. And I was like upside down at one point. Like, it was actually nuts. But like, there's a lot. There's like different like stages of like craziest. Cause in my brain, sometimes I'm like crazy as in like, oh my God, I can't believe I actually like did that.
Yeah.
But then also just like crazy as in like, wait, why was I literally having like a 5-way on like a private jet coming back from Puerto Rico? Like,
you got a 5-way on a jet coming back from Puerto Rico?
It was kind of insane. Yeah, I was in Puerto Rico. I was with this daddy, my 2 friends, and then this other bitch. Like, it was kind of like sugar baby galore. And then this, honestly, he was really hot. Shout out Dave, where you at? And I was like, yeah, can we like leave? Like, we were kind of over Puerto Rico. And he's like, should we go to Miami? And we left from LA on the jet. And so I was like, are we just doing like a tour de France? Like, where are we going? So we went to Miami and then like 9 glasses of champagne. Like being on a jet, like it makes things kind of like intimate. Like you're kind of just like, there's like a pilot, there's like a what are they called? Flight attendant. Like, and you just feel like the world is at your beck and call.
Yeah.
So you just kind of like start taking off your clothes.
How do you? Well, I've never been on a private jet, so I wouldn't know how that.
It's kind of insane.
Yeah, it's just naturally just.
I'm
happens.
a barefoot girl, like really weird. But even like before we filmed this, I was sitting on the floor and they were like offering me a chair, but I was like, no, I love the floor. But I like something about getting on a plane, no security, barefoot, like sweatpants, just like blanket in hand, like cheese quesadilla on the flight. Like it's just, it changes your life.
No, I can't.
It's crazy.
I can't relate.
We'll have a PJ moment soon.
I can't relate.
I'll make it happen.
I've never been on a PJ.
Okay,
I'm just now.
Give me a month, Dom.
I'm just now getting a little bit of money.
Okay.
I just now kind of like.
Oh, I've never swiped for a PJ.
You never what?
I wasn't swiping.
What's swiping?
Like swiping your card?
Oh, you
Someone
weren't.
else always.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I don't get that. No one. That's why.
No, we're gonna make it happen in the next month.
A PJ
One thing
moment?
about me, I can turn water into wine.
Okay.
You're gonna go on your first private jet in the next month.
I want to do like those trips that like all you guys go on. You go to like just
Pack your
randomly
shit.
go to like Turks.
I'm going to Arizona later. You want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. Hot.
Yeah.
I love that.
Where do you
Are
stay
you
in Arizona?
spontaneous?
Yeah, I love doing shit like that.
Just going anywhere at any time.
Yeah.
That's like my like thing that I wish I didn't do as much. Because it's like, Lilah, you have a dog.
You.
Like, and fun fact about the dog, she was supposed to be a mini golden doodle. I don't know if you've seen my dog. She was supposed to be a mini golden doodle. And I paid $3,000 for her in cash at a Walgreens parking lot. She's a chihuahua. She's literally a f***ing chihuahua. All my friends like bully me. They're like, Lilah, that is a chihuahua. I'm like, no, I know.
Yeah.
I know that now, but like does not change the fact that like she's 2 years old and I already paid for her.
Yeah.
She's really cute though.
Well,
I almost brought her. Not kidding.
You should have.
I know I should have.
You should have.
She's kind of always with me.
But no, I am pretty I went on an impulsive date last night.
How was it? Where'd you go?
We went to Laurel
Hardware.
We went to Laurel Hardware.
I love that store.
And then
It's like Home Depot.
And then
No,
I got carjacked. So
So was the
Yeah.
date good at least, or was it just like bam, bam, domino effect? Like date was ass, then you got robbed.
the date was really good.
Wait, you guys, Dom's literally tell them the story. He
Of-
got carjacked
Yeah, full on
What?
GTA, like less like
at one of the
probably like
nicest
12
buildings
hours.
in LA. Like pulls up like in his car, steals the car.
Like 12 hours ago, probably. I was dropping her off, trying to be the nice guy.
Oh, does she live there?
Yeah,
Oh, you got robbed at her place?
yeah.
Oh,
Try- I like
yeah, never talked
came
to her
out of the car,
again.
like walked her to like her door.
she's a bad omen.
We had had a nice like kiss, and then I walked back to my car. GTA car.
Did you tell her you got robbed?
She was watching. She saw. She was just watching the whole thing.
Oh, that's really sad. I hate when bad things happen to good people.
It is
But
what it is.
it's karma. Thank God it wasn't like your car.
Yeah.
Or not karma for you. I'm saying they're gonna have their karma.
We'll find out. I have really
Hopefully
bad
they
luck.
find the car.
I have terrible. I'm just like, if you
Do you
want
have
to,
bad luck?
I've been stabbed twice.
What?
I've been stabbed twice.
Sam. Wait. Elaborate now.
So when I was, I think I was like 22, and
How old are you?
I just turned 30.
Really? Oh wow. That's hot.
Yeah.
30's like the new moment.
Yeah. So I got stabbed outside of McDonald's. I got jumped and stabbed. I got the shit beat out of me. Got stabbed once in my back and then once in my side.
Well, I can see you're good. So
Yeah.
I'm glad to see you're good. Why? Like, did they rob you? Like, did somebody not like you? Like,
Well, I grew up.
stabbing's crazy.
I grew up as like I was a boxer, and then I was also a bouncer for a while.
Okay.
And when you those two things, you tend to like. And I also grew up in a really bad neighborhood, like Scarborough.
In Canada?
Yeah, it's called
Okay.
Scarborough. It's just a really bad
I
neighborhood.
feel like I've heard of it. It sounds like kind of awful.
It's where like the weekend's from.
Okay.
So it's like that area. You just kind of build like naturally a lot of enemies, boxing, bouncing, living in that area. And one day I was at McDonald's, and then I've told the story before, but I walked out, got jumped, got the shit
I've
kicked out
never
of me,
heard this.
got stabbed. So like, I'm just like I'm like,
Did you think you were like gonna die?
yeah, I bled out, fainted, woke up on the McDonald's table, and like all the staff was like had like napkins on my back, so I stopped being like freaking out. And my friend Taylor tells a story of like, he's like, yeah, like you're on the table, passed out, and then you woke up briefly, took a bite of your burger, and passed back out. And he was like, that was the most Dom thing I've ever seen in my entire
Honestly,
life.
I feel you.
Yeah,
I would have done the same
They're
thing. I
like-
would have woken up like, where the is my spicy McChicken?
Yeah, I woke up and I was like, oh.
I would not have been mad about people like pushing the blood. I'm starving.
Yeah.
Where the is my extra ranch?
I had no idea what was going on until I got to like the ambulance, and I was like, what happened? They're like, got stabbed, bro. And I was like, oh shit.
That's awful. I
Yeah.
can't believe they brought you inside of a McDonald's before like putting you in an ambulance.
But you know what
Like, what were they gonna do? Deep fry you?
well,
Like, put you in the fucking like the snow cone machine?
it was either that or like leave me on the lawn, like leave me on the
I
lawn
couldn't
outside.
imagine waking up in a McDonald's. Honestly, me when I worked there.
I was what was I gonna say? It is pretty good for like whenever I'm like talking to a woman though.
Yeah,
It's pretty like
to be like, yeah, I got.
whenever it's
stabbed.
like the shirt comes off and like they like see like the
Do you have
scars.
scars?
Yeah, and they're like, what happened here? And I'm like, I got stabbed. Like,
And now it's like been a few years, so now you're just like,
yeah, I'm just like,
it's so casual to you.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, I got stabbed. Like what? I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. It's
at
fine.
McDonald's.
Yeah, it happens.
I got the McChicken though.
Yeah,
Damn.
like even like when I got jacked, like the girl was like, it was kind of hot. Like she was like kind of hot because
I
like
kind of want to see it on video. I'm sure.
because like
it's, out of a
because like when
movie.
I got jacked, it was like I wasn't like freaking out. I was like, yo, what? I was like, yo, get the.
I
F
feel like
out. I
you're
was
a very
like pulling
calm
the car.
person.
Like I was like, yo, don't. I was like, yo, just get the out of the car. We're calling the cops. Blah blah. Blah. And she was like, I can't. She was like, I can't believe you actually like approached this guy. like
Yeah, like what if you had a gun?
I didn't think about that
So
till
you got
afterwards.
carjacked, you got stabbed. What else? Hopefully nothing.
Name it. It's probably happened to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, now you're 30. You're also rebranding.
I'm trying to. I'm
Okay.
trying to be like, I like, like life is so crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like, for me, it's like, I just want my life to be boring for like
Okay.
a month, Because I'm not like a crazy person.
Yeah, I've never seen you like raging out.
Yeah. I'm a
I've-
pretty calm person, but just I attract drama and trouble.
That's the worst. I
Yeah.
attract the crazies too. We can't help it.
Well,
It's-
also like your entire friend group just seems like,
It's crazy.
yeah.
They are the crazies
No
that I
offense.
attract.
I love everyone.
Ugh, I know.
I've hung out with everybody.
It's one
It's a
of like
great
the most
time.
like psychotic friend groups ever. I was literally just telling him because it's like there's so many of us. Like someone's not invited, someone's mad that someone else was invited, someone's crying, someone's hungry, someone's pregnant, someone's getting like they're like someone's in the hospital, like someone's in Europe. Like there's
Yeah.
no in between. It's like I can't even like take care of myself, let alone all these other motherfuckers.
Do you have a favorite?
That's such a funny question. Some of us like will literally be like, oh, on this week's pyramid, and we'll do like our little our literal pyramids, especially like when we travel together. We're like, ew, I literally want so and so to drown.
Yeah.
But right now, I think my favorite probably is like I honestly think Tana and Brooke, just because I just like traveled with them. Brooke I've known for like since like day one in LA, so like 2018, and then Tana I've known since 2017, which is crazy. So just traveling with them and like doing anything like wholesome is always like laying in bed eating like our like fried food at 2 a.m. Like that's like the stuff I live for. Just because like coming from Iowa, like I don't care to like be blacked out at the club with people I don't like.
Yeah.
I just went through that stage, but like newsflash, awful, and you'll probably never talk to any of those people ever again. But it's like people in LA, like I base real friendship these days off of like if you only want to go to dinner, if you only want to go to the club, like I'm sorry, like you're not my real friend. Like come over and rot.
Yeah.
Like come over, like let me help you from something. Let me take like, oh my God, like are you talking about me in a name full of opportunity? Like, do you know what I mean? Like I can't base like a friendship off of like if there is a bottle in sight.
No,
Like,
and
no, you're an alcoholic.
And I feel like contrary to belief, like even when people ask me, I'm like, Tana's a really good like friend.
Yeah.
Like she's actually helped me out a little.
And believe it or not, right now she's sober.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
But it's crazy because she is known as like the craziest, like most insane like person and friend ever. But like when we were in Turks, I had a bad shroom trip, and I've never in my life had a bad shroom trip ever. So why the was it happening at a literal like $20,000 a night mansion in Turks and Caicos? I don't know. But like I was with Brooke, we were in the pool. Brooke was on here, right? She's on this podcast. And like we were playing and we were having the best time. And then all of a sudden she was like, oh my God, Lilah tried to drown me. So then in my brain, I was shrooming so hard. I was like, oh my God, did I try and kill the only person that I care about? What the f-? And so then I started bawling, and then everyone's like, when I'm quiet, people are like, whoa.
Yeah.
And so then like people were like, wait, Lilah's not talking. That's really, really scary. And I was like, why are people looking at me? And then they were like, are you okay? And then you know how when someone asks you that and you just go into a whole like that's so Raven spiral?
Yeah.
That was me. And then I like put a blanket over my head, thought I was gonna go to the hospital, and Tana was the only person that could talk me out of it. She like took me, like ran me to the beach, and she was like, my mom's name is Marty, and she's like, where's Marty? Did you talk to your mom today? Like, and she was so good at like talking me out of it. And I was like, damn bitch, you got brownie points. I did not know she had that in her.
That's so sweet.
Yeah.
Are you a big like a TV show person? Like you said, That's So Raven.
Yeah, growing up, I like loved Disney Channel. Like I love TV, like all the drama shows. Like I love stuff like that. But I feel like since living in LA, like there's probably only been like 2 shows that I've genuinely like had the time and energy to like genuinely sit down and like binge watch. But like, yeah, not as much anymore. And I used to be so into reality TV, but I feel like now that like I know someone on every show, like I can't watch it. Because I'm just like like I saw you blacked out doing 2C at the club last night. I do not need to see you on TV.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Answer.
Being a Disney person, Hannah Montana.
Okay.
Or Miley Cyrus.
Hannah Montana. I love Miley, but like Hannah was like it. Like Hannah raised me.
That's what I'm saying.
I think I literally am Hannah Montana.
Like nobody's perfect. Banger.
But like
Rockstar,
I am like no, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know the whole dance.
If we were a movie, banger. Crazy.
Wait, I'm so glad you know this.
Yeah.
What was the other one? Oh my God, and I just moved out of my apartment. I did the We'll Always Find Our Way Back Home song. And like I'll always remember you when she was walking through her closet. Yeah, that was my shit. That raised me. Bawled my eyes out to that show.
So with Tana,
okay,
we talked about kinks.
Kinks?
Yeah, we talked about kinks.
What were her kinks? She's crazy.
She said backs.
Okay.
She said she was into backs at that time.
Like into people's backs?
Yeah.
What?
That was like I think she said backs. Yeah, we talked about shitting briefly.
Oh my God.
But that was just like a.
Okay, what are your kinks?
My kinks?
Yeah.
I don't.
She talked about shitting?
No, well, she didn't say that she shit on someone. We were trying
I was
to
like, I don't think she's told me that.
We were just trying to figure out at what point do you shit on someone during the act of like
that's
sex.
like that like to me takes the cake. Like honestly, I've done the peeing thing twice. And that even to me, I'm like Like there's only like certain like things and creams that should be on me, and I'm sorry, but like something that's warm coming out of you, like, well,
Well, oh,
yeah,
that's
I don't want to be
that's
peed on. Like I just showered, I look amazing, I smell expensive. Like why are you peeing on me? There's a toilet down the hall.
yeah.
Like figure it out. Like why can't you control yourself? Like, shit is crazy though, because then it just smells, and you have to do the laundry. Like
Yeah,
that's
that's
like
a lot of work.
degrading. That's
Yeah.
like I think it just makes
But
you
that's like
feel low.
that's like a yeah.
But honestly, I'm down.
Oh my god.
I feel like I'm always like, there's never like one thing where I'm like, oh my God, I need blank. Like I'm always just like down for whatever.
You don't have like a specific thing that just like revs your engine.
Lately, I
Gets
know
you
this is
going.
really weird, but like it's really hard to explain. I was trying to explain it to my friend the other day. Like this was like probably 6 months to a year ago. I was with my friend and this guy, and for some reason we were like having a three-way or something, and like someone
For
started like
some reason, we
literally
were having a
sucking my
threesome.
foot, and I was like, I could like feel it in my pussy. Like I'm not kidding. Like that's like and now I like the nail salon has not been the same since. Like I'm actually not kidding. I don't know why, but it's like I don't know if like the nerves just like really were playing Tetris
Yeah.
down there, and now like the bottom of my foot is connected with my clit. Like I don't know what my surgeon did, but like it's crazy.
Is it sucking foot or sucking toes?
Yeah, like my feet and
'Cause-
toes are just like
okay.
so overly stimulated and sensitive now. But it's not like a kink. Like I would never be like suck my foot like ew. And I'm not touching anyone else's foot either. But like if I'm down, I would.
Yeah, but there's
But there's no like set things.
You're just down for whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel that.
Like I've tried so many like sex candles, insane. Like where you like light the candle and then the wax goes all over you, and then you're like with like warm stuff. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, there's never really. I feel like if there's a connection, there's a connection, and everything else just like flows.
Right.
Like I feel like there's never like one person where I'm like, oh, I have to do this with that person to like feel like this. You
Okay.
know?
I'm trying to think of like what my thing would be. In my last relationship, we really got into like sex in public.
Okay.
But like
Stop.
but like
that's
not
like honestly a goal of mine.
but not like in front of people, just like the idea of like
Maybe walking in.
we'll get caught.
Okay, so like where?
Was always like
Like I'm trying to think.
Like remember like there was and this is like
the airport?
like a Ferris wheel. But like the Ferris wheel was like the big Ferris, like the big
The Ferris wheel's crazy.
like a Ferris wheel, the big one.
Okay.
The hallway
On a Ferris
the
wheel.
hallway of like our condo. Yeah.
That's
just like
insane.
the idea of somebody like opening up with the door, like
It was like an adrenaline rush.
yeah, it was
Okay.
like
Have you ever been skydiving?
no, I never.
I just went a couple months ago. It was insane. You should go. It was like life changing.
Why did it like make you? Is that what made you want to rebrand the skydive? Is that what?
Honestly, since I jumped out from the
Yeah.
sky, I haven't been the same. Kind of, but like no, just like over the last couple months, I like realized like friendships, relationships, self-worth,
Yeah.
like whatever. But being in the sky and like getting higher and higher and higher, like my instructor was like a jokester and thought it was so funny. He literally was like, oh, like hopefully it pulls, like hopefully the parachute pulls out. And I was like,
Why would
no,
you say
babe,
this?
hopefully you pull the out. Like, what? And so then I was like, okay, like I get in my brain, I was like, I could die right now, like whatever. And then most people sit on the edge of the plane and they like kind of push you off. My guy just like ran, like he
Yeah.
just like threw me off the plane. And I was like, what in the and I was hungover. And so like imagine being hungover and spinning through the sky.
What like inspired you to the
it
skydive?
was my friend's birthday and he was like, I really want to go. And I was like, okay, I'll vlog it. Like honestly, it's content, I guess.
Yeah.
Like let's do it. And I've always wanted to do it. I was supposed to do it when I was in Australia like 6 months ago, and then I was supposed to do it in where else was I? In Turks and Caicos. But the Turks one wasn't open. In Australia, I got sick and had to fly home. So
Okay.
I didn't get to do either.
Okay, I want to ask you. I want to get like real with Lilah. for a
Let's get
second.
real.
So like, let's say like, in 5 years, right?
Okay.
Where do you see yourself? Do you want to get married? Do you want like to settle down? Do you want like?
Yeah, honestly, like I see LA always being like a home for me. Like I've been here for 5 years now, so I definitely like I'm like, oh my God, living here for the rest of my life is crazy. Because I do love I love grass, I love nature, like I love like being around like wholesome people. Like LA isn't like real life. Like people here are trash. So I definitely see myself like finding like a guy who already like kind of has his shit together, maybe already has a kid, because you know a kid's not coming out of my pussy anytime soon. And then just like everything kind of taking off, like obviously like TikTok, social media, like that goes so far
Mhm.
with what you do with it. So like companies, brands, podcasts, skincare, makeup, like whatever you choose to do with your platform. So I think it's just about expanding my audience type thing and like getting into like all different types of people, like more of the male category, more of the athletic category, like
Mm.
really just getting everybody and seeing where that goes.
So you're just like focusing on you right now. Just
Yeah,
kind
this
of
is
like,
my like 1 year out of social media where I'm like, oh wow, like thank God I'm making money the legal way
yeah.
and not like having to go see Bert, the
Yeah.
82-year-old, and get peed on because like that was just like not a vibe.
Yeah. Do you
So
find that's like empowering? Like now it's like you have
yeah,
this sort of like platform and you're making your own kind of money. It's like
it
kind of like
is because
motivates you to like,
I was living where I live now by doing that type thing and like obviously doing social media and doing OnlyFans, but like now it's like, oh my God, wait, I earned this money. Like doing a brand deal is so much more like rewarding and like paying for things is like so much. It just like feels like I worked for things and like it's everything I like manifested kind of.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you think now that like, now you're making your own money, like you got your own businesses, you want to level up,
Yeah.
you're a little bit more healed.
Lilah Gibney LLC.
And do you think like now it's like you're fully like,
I think I'm like at the most like
where you want to be kind of?
yeah. And it's weird because like even so I transitioned a lot on social media. Like I got my face done and then I got another nose job and then I got my veneers done and then I got my pussy done, then I got my boobs done, then I cried, then I got fired from McDonald's. Like there were so many different like hiatuses. I don't even think that's the word, but like whatever. On YouTube. And then right when I got my vagina done, it was like a 6-part docu-series that I did. And it was like this, my editor like slayed. Shout out Sammy. And like after that, like as someone who's trans, like you're always focused on what you have to do next to be less clockable, be more validated, feel more like however the you want to feel. But like that obviously isn't how it should be. But like in my brain, I'm like, okay, check, name change, check, gender change, check. Like everything was done.
Yeah.
So for the first time in my life and my transition, after I got that, I was like, wait, like who am I? Like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
So I took a 2-year break from YouTube because I was like, literally, what am I doing? Like, I didn't know like what I wanted to share, like whatever. And then I got like annoyed that I shared so much because like when you're pretty, when people are intimidated by you, and when you're confident and trans, like people talk fast and like word spreads so fast. Like the amount of times I've been in so many scenarios and like I can like see it like dominoes, like people like saying something and then like a guy will be like, oh wait, like that's a dude. And it's like, do you want me to literally spread my flaps right now? Because I will. Like literally, because I will. And so I was like, ew, I wish I like didn't share that much online, like whatever. And now I'm just like, okay, obviously that's like gotten me to where I'm at now. So like I feel like my natural hair is good. Like I feel confident in myself. Like my self-worth is good and I'm making money like the right way. So yeah.
And it's like mentally, like you're good. Like
And
mental
yeah, and I
health.
feel really good
Yeah.
mentally. Like I was in the hospital a few times last year for like eating stuff. And like I've talked about this on YouTube and like social media and stuff like that. So I've been in like that type of recovery, like a really just like so many different eras of like self-love. Like in relationships, like with food, like with myself. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you ever go to therapy?
Before transitioning is like hard. Like people don't talk about that, I guess, a lot either. But like even to get put on hormones, like you have to literally talk to a therapist, like because that obviously like with your mental or your chemical imbalances and stuff like that. And so you have to talk to somebody to make sure you're like are they okay? Like are they good? My lady, shout out Penny, she slayed. She obviously saw what she saw. And then I like literally called my mom and I was like, oh, I like have a headache. Like I might have like a tumor or something. Made her give me my insurance card to go to the like doctor to get put on hormones without telling her. And then like a month after that, I just like ended up telling her and she like, we obviously had a conversation. She cried. They felt like they were like losing a child, which like rightfully so, I guess. Cause like you are literally losing somebody that you like saw your whole life. And then they're like switching it up a little. But now they're like the most supportive people in my life, which is crazy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
I do. That they're a little different. Me and my sister were like inseparable growing up. Like I was at every volleyball tournament, like basketball tournament, softball tournament, everything. And same with my brother. He did a lot of sports too. I was always just like the younger kid, like running around barefoot with like nachos on a hot dog. Swear to God. And
you're the youngest?
Yeah, I'm the youngest. I'm the baby. They always thought like I was getting the easy way out. Like my mom would be like, you smell like weed. And I'd be like, oh my God, that's so crazy. What? And then like we'd move on. But like they got in trouble more, I guess. And now like, okay, so when I moved to LA and I came out as trans on Instagram, like I obviously told my parents, but anyone else, like I was like, if you were not like really like in my like world supporting me then, like why did you want me to tell you? Like you were so busy judging me. So like why would I sit and tell you things that you don't care about? So I posted it and then my sister like cried and she was like, my friends were telling me that like blah, 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 because like they follow me. And then she just felt like disrespected or something. I'm like, girl, It is not that deep.
Yeah.
But I think she's mad I'm pretty. I'd be mad too.
Yeah.
But no, I actually just went home to Minnesota. I'm from Iowa, but they just moved to Minnesota like a month ago.
Yeah.
And I saw her for the first time in like a couple years. So it was good.
And like everything's kind of like
Yeah, I feel like
reconciled.
with family and especially living in LA, I'm sure you can relate. Like our lives move so fast and we're on like such other like kind of time. Like it's not real life and like time goes by so fast in LA that like sometimes it is so easy to like forget Aunt Karen's birthday. Like sometimes like you don't, oh my God, who was in the hospital? Like you don't keep up with all that. At least I don't. It's really hard.
I honestly feel that. Like I feel like I'm still fresh to LA. Like,
Yeah.
7 months I've kind of been around
Oh,
here.
wow.
And it's
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it's still kind of like every now and again, like I had to go home recently because my grandpa was having surgery.
Okay.
And it
Is
was
he
kind of
okay?
like, he's good now,
Okay,
yeah.
good.
But I went back and I'm talking to my family and like so many things have happened that I just kind of like,
And you're like, what the
I didn't know what was going on, but they kind of know that's been going on with me because I've been on social media.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because it's like, why are you posting? Why are you doing this? But you can't contact your family. And it's like, but that's like kind of like my job. And like, it's like,
It's weird when it is your job.
yeah.
Because it's like, I'm not trying to be on my phone. I'm not trying to be distracted. It's literally like my life. Like, and you're like rent.
Yeah. And you feel like so scummy sometimes when it's
Yeah.
like, you're just not there for the people that
And it's
really
like, wait,
matter.
am I getting like too caught up? Like, what the like, I get it. Like, and so my grandma gave me this whole talk. She's like, just remember, like, if you don't reach out to people, like, they're going to think you don't love them. And I'm like, oh my God. Well, I have such a big family. Like, what am I supposed to do? Send smoke signals? Like,
Yeah.
that's like a lot. So yeah, she told me that, like, my cousin was in the hospital. Like, so-and-so's having a baby shower. Like, she was like, we sent you an email. I'm like, I don't check my email.
Yeah.
Like, so it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's like a tornado.
It is. And I feel like we sound like so like
We sound so annoying.
we sound like so like such shitty people. Like you can't
Yeah.
just check your email. But
But when
it's
you're
like
in
LA
like a
really
smaller
is
town, like Canada, is that were you in a small town kinda?
Not really. Like
Oh.
Toronto isn't really.
But like
small.
even just like a smaller town, like that's not LA, Miami, New York, like just a normal town, like going to school, doing like normal life things, like you have so much more time to like get updated. And like when you're literally constantly like, oh my God, fuck, I have this, like it's hard.
Yeah, and like and LA is really a bubble.
Yeah.
It's like we are really in this world where
Crazy.
like we see the same people all the
It's, like,
time.
weird.
Every event. There might be like a new person here or there, but it's like there's always
Once in a while I get excited. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, bitch. But like every time I'm like, am I at literally prom?
Yeah, it's always the same. Like I stopped going to events for like
Yeah.
yeah.
Because it's the same thing.
Same people every single time.
Like someone talking to you, even though they haven't texted you in a year.
Yeah.
Like you clearly don't give a about me.
Yeah.
Why are you talking to me?
So yeah, it's always the same thing. But LA is really like a bubble and like you get lost in it so fast.
It's crazy. Do you like it here? It's like hide and go seek, but then like you don't even know what the you're seeking.
It's weird because like I
Seeking
didn't think I'd Brandy.
No, literally.
It's weird because like I left for like a month and then I came back last week and my mom
You
called
were
me.
filming something, right?
No, I just went back for like a month back
Oh,
to
to Canada. Okay.
Yeah. And my mom called me when I landed and she was like, how's it being back or whatever? And I was like, she's like, it feels like you're home, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And I felt like I'm like, it kind of does.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I know exactly the feeling you're talking about.
like,
God damn it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
why
like,
did this happen?
I'm an LA person now. Like
It's
shit.
crazy. I realized that like year 3.
Yeah.
Like I was like, when it's every time you leave your hometown and come back, you're like, oh, this place is my home. Like,
yeah. And it's like, then you're here for a bit and like you hate it. But then when you leave, it's like, there's something about being here that kind of just like,
it's so weird. I could talk
It
about LA
motivates you.
actually for like 6 podcasts straight.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like, first of all, LA is so glamorized. Like I don't even know. Like it's so crazy how like people fly across the world to come visit LA, and we're just like rolling around on Hollywood Boulevard, like
Yeah.
trying to get this brand deal done. Like damn it. And it's like friendships are one thing. Like no, like the friendships are so crazy because it's like people be like, wait, you didn't invite me to your birthday dinner, but I'm like, girl, you haven't texted me since 2021.
yeah.
Why would you be at my birthday dinner? Like what? And people just get so confused. And it's just wild. Like it feels like high school.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know if I'd ever want to like, I don't know if I could ever settle down here, but
and it's like also one of those places that if you're here for like a month max, like at a time, like you go crazy. Like
Yeah.
I just got back 3 days ago, and I'm not kidding. Packed my shit this morning.
yeah.
Going to Arizona.
How was it, like, the tour and everything?
It was really good.
Yeah.
I went to Chicago and then met them in Indianapolis for like 2 shows, and then we went to Ohio for 2 different shows, and then I went to Minnesota. So I was like Midwest galore. Like I may as well have like put my cowgirl boots on and like driven a tractor.
Yeah.
But it was good. I feel like time goes by way slow. People like that aren't here are just like so much like more welcoming and nice and like fun.
Yeah.
Cause like LA seems fun, but it's like everyone here just like thinks the same way, like sits on their phone when they go. Like no one's actually like fun. So
Yeah.
it was fun to like all be together and like celebrate. Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
I love that.
I loved it. Where's like your favorite place you ever traveled to? Like-
Singapore.
Oh wow. What for?
Yeah. My ex's family was actually from Singapore.
What?
So we would go there like every Christmas.
Where is that?
Singapore?
Am I dumb? Asia?
No, yeah, it's in Asia.
Okay.
It's like near like
I failed geography.
Indonesia, Malaysia, like in that area.
Is that like Bali?
Yeah, close to Lake Bali. Do you know where, like, you ever watch the movie like Crazy Rich Asians? Ever seen that
No,
movie?
but I heard it's insane. Who's your ex? Damn.
Yep. But yeah, it's like the place where that place was filmed. It was like
Okay.
it's just like the cleanest.
It's like a rich city, right? Like it's like beautiful.
Yeah, it's
like Dubai, but
beautiful.
like different.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Okay.
It's really strict. Like if you spit on the ground, like you get fined. Like you can't.
Oh, so it's clean.
Yeah, it's like clean,
wow.
really safe, and just like beautiful. Just like I
Love
loved it
places
there.
like that.
love
Like
it there.
LA's so dirty. Like I get dropped off at my apartment. I'm like, oh my God, I can smell the meth pipe. Like
yeah.
it's like I cannot. Like I'll go to certain like I was in Boca in Florida and literally I think like billboards are like illegal there. And even like in Australia, like there's no murders there. There's no homeless people. There's no trash on the ground. Like I was like, wait, oh my God, I can like smell the air. I didn't think my nose worked after my like 9th nose job.
9?
4.
Oh, close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, if you multiply it by 2 and add 1.
Yeah.
Might get there eventually.
We're cozy now.
Okay.
I feel like we're building a good friendship.
I
here.
agree.
I feel like this is the longest we've talked. This
I
is
f- with
the most
you.
we've talked. I f with you too. I f with you heavily.
Thank God.
Yeah, I like getting to know more about you.
Me too.
You're slowly coming up on my
We're
favorite.
cracking his egg.
Yeah, you're coming up on, you're becoming my favorite.
Wait,
in the
really?
Group. Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
You're overcoming Tanner.
We're really
now.
on a roll.
Yeah, we're good.
Well, that doesn't take much,
Yeah,
Dom. Come on.
I don't know,
I'm
Tanner.
kidding.
I don't
I'm
know.
kidding.
So let's play a game.
Okay. I
You
love
ready?
games.
We're gonna do rapid fire sex questions.
Okay.
You don't have like any time to think. I'm just gonna ask questions.
There's not much going on up there. I'm gonna be honest.
Love it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna say it, and
Okay.
first thing comes to your mind,
Okay.
just go. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Ready.
First question. How do you tell your partner they just aren't cutting it?
That they need to literally step it up, or that like something's not gonna work out. I feel like sex is such an important part of like a relationship, a hookup, a like buddy, whatever the you want to call it. Like if you are not feeling it in like the bedroom, someone's got to either switch positions or switch go to the doctor, like figure something out. Because if they're not cutting it, then what's the point? Because then you're just gonna like more and more get like annoyed. Because
Yeah.
if you're not happy and they're just happy, no.
Do you think it's like, could you potentially?
I've been there.
Yeah.
Could I what?
Like,
Could I potentially what?
is it fixable if the sex isn't good?
Sometimes. Like I feel like it really is just like based off of like the experience they've had. Like maybe they haven't had like many experiences. Like they don't really know what else to do. Like maybe they're not kinky like that. So you just have to really rock their world. But like you can't be the one putting in all the work. Otherwise, like you're just the one sweating and like still not having an orgasm. So like I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Good point. So sex, lights on, lights off.
I like a dim. The dim, Party Next Door, the weekend playlist, full blast. But not full blast to the point where you can't like hear each other. But like too quiet's like weird. But yeah, definitely dim. Because if it's light, like no.
Yeah.
And if it's dark, like what's going in me?
Yeah.
In which hole? Like I have so many holes and so many questions. Like
How many holes you have?
like
You have
11 at this point. Shit. No, I'm kidding. I think I have 3. Right? Do you have 3? Pee hole, a vagina, and a butthole?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I should get a flashlight down there.
Yeah. I like dim. Dim with
Okay,
some music
Dim
playing.
always.
Okay. Favorite sex position?
Missionary.
Eye contact.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because otherwise it's not like meaningful. Like I love like a really like passionate moment. And also for girls, I think missionary really just does the trick. Because like you're like clit being stimulated, like that's just like the one.
Yeah.
But open to anything. Like at that point, literally hang me upside down by like my toenail and I'll probably be like fine.
Something you've never tried but you want to in the bedroom.
Honestly, like this is so weird, but like I honestly haven't tried it, I don't think. But like a dick being in my vagina and my like, ass at the same time.
Double penetration.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds fun. Sounds hot.
Sounds like a
Sounds literally insane. I'd probably see stars. I would literally pass out and die. I had one, like honestly, like one of my craziest like sexual experiences was like 6 months right before my coochie. And like it was me, my girlfriend, don't ask because it makes no sense, but my gay guy friend, and then this like hotter older guy. He was like 45. Like for some reason I was dating him. He like lived in Santa Monica. I was like cute. And so he was like, oh, invite your friends over. And I was like, okay. And then like I didn't think about it. And then the next thing I know, we were doing syringes of Molly up our butt. Not kidding. It's on video. And then like next thing, that was at midnight. And the next thing I know, it was like 11:30 in the morning. And we were all just still like animals. Like honestly, like his house needed a SWAT team. Like
syringes of Molly.
Syringes. It was insane.
Up your asshole?
Syringes of Molly, Tupperware full of dildos. Like it was crazy.
First of all, how did we get there?
I don't know. I think you asked me my favorite sexual position. And apparently it's Molly.
Yeah, how did we get to syringes up assholes?
I don't know.
But
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was pretty good. 10 out of 10.
Give it up for the syringes of Molly.
Right.
What's
snaps for the syringes? Come on.
What's something unexpected that turns you on? Syringes of Molly.
Syringes of Molly. Honestly, I feel like what I was talking about earlier, like someone like literally sucking my toe. Like it like weirdly feels so good. I can't explain it.
So sucking toes.
Yeah. Ew. Now everyone's gonna think I have a foot fetish.
Do you suck toes?
No, I have once, and it was this guy. He like was an exception. He was like 6'9". Like he really just did the trick.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like
so
I would have literally
over a certain height bracket, you can get your toes sucked by Lilah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. I feel that.
You have to categorize.
Yeah. What's too big?
Dick size.
Let me go. I'll go. Tell me when to stop. Yep.
Okay. So
Seriously?
right here,
Seriously?
get a little smaller for a sec. So like right there is perfect for my puss. Well, no, that's like boyfriend dick, honestly. Okay.
That's boyfriend dick?
Yeah. But anything bigger, like honestly, I'm sorry, like you're probably gonna have to like just like put it in my ass or like figure it out or like give me a warning, because my shit's like my pussy's tight like a nun, like as Cardi and Meg Thee Stallion just said in their new song, like my shit is a nun. She's a rubber band, like snapped.
All right, so this phone is too big. What about this mic?
The mic I could do.
Mic you do.
Yeah. Well, honestly, they're the same size. The telephone's just like girthier. But yeah, the mic could go.
Okay.
It could pass.
Thoughts on choking?
I like choking more than being smacked, because when I get smacked, I'm like, you are going to break a veneer, first of all. And second of all, I'm gonna have to go and get another nose. That's rude. Choking's cute. But like obviously there's a point where like, oh my God.
What do they do? Like beating the shit?
No, but like a good smack, I'm like, oh my God. Like literally, ouch. You're a asshole.
You're gonna break my nose. Knock on a veneer. I'm like,
you never know.
Sometimes
the veneer is like, Tana literally broke her veneer on a dollar bill in Miami. Like sometimes the veneer is just like you breathe and they fall out.
Oh.
Like I broke mine coming back from Australia on literally tuna salad. Like sometimes they just pick and choose.
Everyone in LA has veneers, eh? It's like
thing. Honestly, I feel like that is like one thing that like you don't see a lot of people with like real teeth. My teeth were good though. I shouldn't have even gotten them, but it just made my face like more symmetrical.
Foods you're okay having sex with? What?
Wait. What?
Like donuts.
Foods that I'm okay like licking and like okay. Like peanut butter, frosting, popsicle.
Having sex with peanut butter?
No, but like if they're I've done it one time, but like
why'd you say?
I don't know how it happened. I
I've had
actually have to
sex.
think. No, like peanut butter off a dick. I don't know why there was peanut butter and why I put like it ended up on this guy's dick. But
What?
yeah, I don't know.
How?
I think it might.
Whoa,
Yeah,
what?
I love peanut butter though.
So, okay.
Peanut butter frosting. Literally me. I was the dog. Yeah.
So how much like different types of condiments have you put on penises?
I think just one. I think just peanut butter. I don't think there's been any mayonnaise. I really don't think I've done the ketchup thing, but I should do that for my OnlyFans because my thing lately on TikTok has been eating. Like literally I did a Papa John's haul and it got like 1 million views and I'm like, wait. I was like, I looked like shit too. So I'm like, wait, imagine like on the other side of things, OnlyFans, like how many objects can you lick off of someone? Like,
Oh, we should.
Someone write that down.
Let's brainstorm content ideas for you.
Okay.
What about sexy mukbangs?
Oh, like a naked mukbang.
Well, I was thinking
God, I need someone to write these down.
only eat food shaped like dicks.
Okay. What are food shaped like dicks? Eggplant.
Hot dogs, eggplants, sausages.
Wait, I need you on my like OnlyFans team.
What's
Like
other
lollipops, like when you like suck a lollipop,
yeah,
it's like a popsicle.
lollipop.
Wait, I'm gonna write this down. I'm doing this tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Wait, will you please? I'll give you a literal
Yeah.
percent. Okay, thank God. I'm not kidding. I have to do that.
So like, yeah, mukbangs.
That's
with
my
foods.
homework. Okay. I do like little. I should do it with eating though. Like I do like OnlyFans lives where like they'll have to tip a certain amount and I'll like take a shot or take off a certain item of clothing. But I should do that. And each time they tip, like I could take off clothes and eat something different.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I got you. We're
But
brainstorming now. We're
I
working.
have been like less OnlyFans. Like I've just been letting it like do its thing because like I feel more like engaged and like more purpose. Like literally just like doing like an ad with Facetune than like spreading my flaps like in the shower.
Well, you know that's the thing. You don't gotta spread flaps.
No, exactly.
You could do that on TikTok. You could just eat. You don't have to like. Doesn't be dicks in the video. It's just food shaped like dicks.
Oh, you don't think TikTok would flag it?
It's just sausages and hot dogs. You know.
Oh, I thought you
Eggplants.
were helping me brainstorm for OnlyFans. You think I could do that on TikTok?
Yeah. Well, I'm just. This is
And
content
do it
in
in like
general.
slow mo, like ASMR.
Yeah, we're trying to rebrand
Oh, like
you.
deep throating a popsicle. You're so right.
No,
Write
but
that
you
one
don't have to.
down.
You have to deep throat popsicle. You can.
Me just taking
you
things
just-
to the next
yeah,
level.
yeah, you just eat it.
Just eat it, Lilah.
Yeah, it's just conceptually.
Okay.
You know,
What are your favorite foods?
favorite
Like, what are your like die for foods? Like,
to have sex with, or just to eat.
no, just eat.
Oh, okay. I like baked goods.
Okay.
I have a real sweet tooth.
Like donuts.
Donuts, cookies.
I had the
I love
best blueberry
Oreos.
donut the other day. It was insane. I have a sweet tooth too.
I love birthdays when people have like birthday cakes.
Oh my God, red velvet.
Yeah.
Yes. I have
love
such a
that
sweet
shit.
tooth. Like I could eat candy at like 8 in the morning.
I get pumped for birthdays. I'm like, is there gonna be cake?
Of
Amped up.
course. And if there's
Cupcakes,
like some weird
fire
like
it up.
gross flavor, like I get really annoyed. Like, where's the ice cream cake? Where's the marble? Like, where's the funfetti? Like, I
Yeah,
have
the funfetti is the
questions.
shit.
Funfetti's insane.
Yeah, so I have like a massive sweet tooth.
And food, but like, what are you into like with people? Like, what's your type?
My type?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great question. I'm very much like I don't really have a type.
Okay.
I'm not really like
I'm kind of the same.
not like really a sexy person, you know?
I mean, I think I could disagree,
I'm-
but
I'm not. I know I have the appearance
okay.
of like this guy.
Okay.
This guy doesn't. You know.
What do you mean?
This guy just wants someone. You know. This guy.
You're
Doesn't, this guy just wants someone to hold.
Oh.
I just want to go to Universal Studios Horror Nights and just kick it.
Did you
know?
go?
No, because
I
I ain't
heard
got
it's
no one.
I heard it's amazing.
Yeah, I ain't got no one to go with.
Well, we'll change that. I'll play matchmaker. You know, I'm good at so many things these days. I'll add that. To the
Who?
list.
Okay, who would you match me up with?
Who would I pair you with? I feel like I honestly like from what I've seen, like I want to see you with somebody that like isn't as like on social media, like cares about like the scene as much. Like, cause I think you are like such a caring, from what I can see, like lovable guy. And like all these bitches, like one, don't deserve that, and two, like don't have that in them. The only thing they have in them is like honestly gonorrhea.
Oh
So-
shit.
So I just feel like you need somebody like that isn't as like invested in like the social media world, because like that's you. Like that's your world. Like you can have somebody like, you need somebody to like weigh it down a little,
Okay,
you know?
but give me like a fun answer though. Like if you had to
Um,
like give me like just drop a name of like who you think. Name them? I'll slide in their DMs right now.
Okay, wait, hang on. You're like making my brain work. It hasn't turned on in months. I have a few names, but they are on social media.
Yeah, go for it.
Like my friend Lindsay's really sweet. She was on Too Hot to Handle. Lindsay
Lindsay.
Lou. I love her.
Okay.
She's an angel. She's a sweetheart. She's very, very like shy, cute. I think she's an Aquarius. Um, yeah. What do you have certain types that you date? Like not certain types, but like signs. Like, do you hate Geminis? Like, do you hate Capricorns? Like, what's your vibe?
I think I mostly get along with like I've only dated like Virgos.
Oh, I love Virgos.
Dude, only
They're
date Virgos.
crazy though.
Yeah.
Virgos are nuts.
Are
They're,
they?
they're very spontaneous. They don't give a f. They'll go out till 9 a.m. They'll snort dirt. They'll like 100 people in one night. Like they have no sense of like life. Like they're kind of really reckless. Virgos are kind of the same as like Taurus, but we're like toned down a little.
Mhm.
All my Virgo friends are like my most like crazy, like,
Really?
psycho friends. Yeah. Like when I meet someone really high energy, I'm like, oh my God, are you Virgo? They're like, yeah. Or a Libra. They're all crazy.
Libras to me, hot take.
What's a hot take?
Like an unpopular opinion.
You don't like them?
No, I just feel like there's like certain signs where like when I tell people I'm a Cancer, it's either like, oh, you're toxic, or it's like, oh, you're emo and emotional. But I feel like when it comes to like, there's like two
Cancer men
signs.
Both of those are true, but it's how you view it. Like you just like when you're talking to someone, you like take it seriously,
Yeah.
and other people don't. That's not you being emo or like emotional. It's
But-
just other people being dumb.
Yeah, but I'm happy about it because at least my sign brings a reaction out of people.
I think Cancer men is good.
But I feel like with like Libras or Aquariuses, I'm like, I don't really.
Aquarius are really good too.
It's like
Taurus are the best though. I'm sorry.
Are you a Taurus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like so good with the flow, so loyal, love food. Like if you're a Taurus, bitch, you know.
But I would go for like a Virgo.
Okay.
Well, maybe I should try
Well,
something
maybe
different.
you should
actually.
like switch it up.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Yeah, it
There's
hasn't
so
worked
many
out.
other
Let's switch it
options
up.
to choose
Yeah,
from. Yeah.
So you say I should Lindsay,
Yeah, she's a cutie.
but it's just because she's your friend, or do you think it actually?
No, actually, I haven't even told her I'm coming on your podcast. Like, if she like told me to like set her up with you, I would like tell you.
Yeah.
I don't even know what her type is, honestly. But no, she's just very cute and shy and like lovable.
Okay.
And I think you're the same.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, you're not like a
I'll-
psychopath,
I'm not.
from what I can tell. But I could see you flipping, and going nuts, like really like flipping a table type shit.
Dude.
But like even if you did that, I'd be like,
Wait, what?
can't you see him like flipping a table?
I want to.
Right?
Yeah.
We need to take him to the rage room where you just throw plates.
I don't get angry. I don't like raise my voice.
Really?
Yeah. I got carjacked and I was so calm. I was like, yo, can you just not do this?
Sweet. Did you Uber?
Can you?
Okay, you just brought it back up.
I'm
after
just
you
giving you
tell
an
me-
example. Like
Did you Uber home after?
I got
Last
stabbed and I was like,
question.
damn. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Like, did somebody like did you call an Uber after they stole your car? Like,
Yeah.
okay, end of that story.
Yeah. But I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, I just don't get angry.
That's a good trait to have.
Yeah. It's just not.
But do you keep things in, or you just don't get angry?
I just don't. I just don't see the point in getting like upset.
Yeah,
Like, I'm like-
I'm the same way. Like
Yeah.
people that literally get mad about every single thing. I'm like, God, you're so miserable. You're so bored. You're so sad.
Yeah, like it just happened.
Yeah.
So it's like
That's life.
it's life. Move the on.
I feel like
Keep
whether
going.
something's like so good, sad, mad, like awful, like depressing, like that's just like leading you somewhere else that you need to be in life. Like getting upset about something like isn't gonna solve it.
Yeah. When something doesn't work out, it's
There's
only
so
because
many-
it's working out even
It-
better than you could have ever
Exactly.
imagined.
Exactly.
You know?
I love that. There's so many other routes to
Did
everything.
that make sense?
It did make sense.
Who knows? What's next for you? Are you actively dating? Oh no, you're not dating anymore.
Not actively, but
If something happens.
if something happens, like slay, hot. But like just in my own zone. I just moved apartments. So I'm starting my podcast soon. I have an exciting shoot for like this exciting magazine coming up. So that's exciting.
Ooh.
Stay tuned. And I think just like prospering more in like social media world. Because like the last couple years I went through like that wasn't my money move. And also like my Instagram always got deleted. My TikTok got deleted. And like also I just feel like this new like classy era kind of Lilah coming. Cause like I went through, it's weird. I just figured it out the other day. I was talking to somebody about it. Cause like someone had some shit to say, this girl on TikTok, like about me, like always outing people. But I'm like, no. If you genuinely do your research, there's only 2 or 3 people that I've outed. And that's because they've been awful to me. And it's like crazy. Cause I'm like, when it's like, when someone's genuinely awful to like a cis girl, like they'll talk about it, but then like if they're trans and like they get applauded, but then if like a trans girl talks about her awful experience, oh, you're outing these men, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, okay, so it's okay to do it when you're, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah. And so now I'm just in my like, okay, no one deserves a reaction. Everybody wants the reaction. Like, and my new thing is like, okay, Lilah, you know your heart, you know like your intentions with that. Like if somebody didn't see that, then like they're an idiot.
Yeah.
So
what would you call this era? If you had to give this era like a name, what would you give
kind
it?
of like classy, unbothered.
Classy, unbothered.
Yeah, like still, like I'll always be like, I think I'll probably still be like 45 years old, like being crazy, like being like somehow blacked out, getting home at 4 a.m. But like, I think I'm just like going into my next era of like money, like success. Like I'm 25 now, so I'm like, okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because I feel like 21 to 24, I was just like confused and like eyes rolling into the back of my head off Sunset.
I feel like it's a good time to kind of like enter
Be
this new
crazy.
era.
Yeah.
And like,
It's crazy because LA like doesn't have an age. Does that make sense? Like people in my hometown, when you're 22, you're done with college, you're pregnant, you're married, and you're fat. But like now it's like you can be 38 years old, single with no baby, and people are like, yes. I'm like, okay. I love it here.
I was actually saying this like on a live, and people were like coming at me for it. I was like, I've kind of reached this like point where like the idea of just being like a single dad is kind of dope to me.
I think that's so hot.
Like just like,
I mean, I come from like the most golden retriever family though, so like I would love like a perfect family, but like I for some reason, maybe it's just me, I love a single dad. This guy that I was talking to for like a year, he had a kid, and I'm like, perfect. That's like my stepmom era. So maybe my like classy, unbothered stepmom era.
I like that. Yeah.
Like imagine me like going to like call a Suburban because I don't have a license to go pick up the kid from soccer practice in a Suburban. Get in, we're getting Starbucks.
Yeah.
We're going
the
home.
hot stepmom.
There's a chef at the
Yeah.
house. Like, oh.
And everyone's like looking at like, Johnny, is that like
yes,
your
that's
mom?
what I
Like,
want.
That's my stepmom. Like, yeah.
Nipple out, like me hanging out the window with a bottle, like get in the car.
Yeah. The dad's just never around.
Ever. I
Yeah.
don't even know where he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to be a single dad.
Yeah.
But everyone was like, you don't want a family. What if the kid needs a home, whatever. Like, and I'm like,
What?
I think being a single dad would be I would
Yeah.
love that kid better than
anyone else could.
anyone else could.
So are you having a kid soon? Is that your plan?
I wouldn't, you know what happened?
You'd be such a
I
hot
was-
dad, Dom, honestly.
I was out somewhere like at a restaurant. Some kid came up to me and was like, Dad, just by accident. And I
What?
was like, oh, what the f-? But then I was like, what? But then I thought to myself, I was like, if it was like a girl like I had sex with like 9 months ago, just like was like, hey, this is your kid, I would like this point right now, and it might just because I have a little bit of like money now, but I'd be like
Oh, okay.
I'd be like sick.
Would you be okay? So
I'd be, like,
if you got a girl
pumped.
pregnant and then she waited until after she had the baby, would you be like kind of sad that like you weren't there for like her pregnancy, or would you just be like, oh, whatever?
I'd want to be there for like to see my kid be born and stuff. But if like a
Okay.
kid just appeared and was like, hey, this is your kid, I'd be like,
That's so fun.
I'd be like, oh, that's hype. That's kind of dope.
Yeah.
Like I was like,
Krishan Rock.
a little me?
Just popped hers out.
yeah, I'd be like little me, mini me.
It'd be
That's-
really cute.
yeah.
It'd be really cute. Little Dom meets world.
I'd be like, but I want a daughter though.
okay.
I want a daughter.
You would have
I'd
like
be-
the most beautiful daughter, I think.
I'd have
honestly.
I'd be a good girl dad.
Do you have girl names?
I do.
What-
I have
what's, like,
four.
one
I
of
have
them?
4 names.
I want to name my son Oakley.
I want to name my daughter Ocean.
Ocean, stop. I
Yeah,
love that.
but I have 4
Okay, let's
ideal
hear it.
names. I want a daughter named Ocean. Then I want a son named Everest.
Wow.
Then I want another daughter named Eden.
Okay.
And I want a little runt little boy a few years after named Phoenix.
Phoenix is really
Yeah.
cute.
Just a little runt. Right
Runt.
afterwards.
Like, why the runt? Why can't he be cute?
No, he's cute, but he's
But,
like, he'll be like, I want him to be like the baby brother. You know what I
He'll
mean?
be like a psychopath.
Like he's like 5, 6 years younger than
So you want
everybody
4
else.
kids. I want 3.
Yeah. I want to even it out.
Okay.
2
That makes
girls,
sense.
2 guys.
I would love to have twins. Like, imagine if there was 2 of me in the world.
Twins. I feel like twins would be like.
Maybe that'd be too much. Maybe I'd hate it.
All right. Well, thank you for coming on.
Are you kidding? Of course. I
hope-
could literally sit in this couch like for the rest of my life.
Yeah, we'll have you back on again.
Okay. I would
Yeah.
love that. Part 2.
Do you have anything you want to share? Your socials, any
No.
projects?
Make sure you guys follow me. You guys do not want to miss anything, even though my socials literally get deleted every other day. My TikTok is Give Me Lilah, and my Instagram is Who is Lilah Gibney. For the popsicle scene, y'all know where to find it. And anything else, just stay hot, stay patient, and stay true to yourselves.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Yeah.
And like I loved having you on, and
I loved being here. I
yeah,
love
finally
a new
getting
audience.
to talk and getting to
Of
know
course.
you.
It was so good to know you.
Yeah, and I'm glad
So
that.
good to know you. Like he was dying. So
Yeah.
good to get to know you. Oh my God, what the? That was dark.
But I'm glad like you're growing and you're
Thank
into
you for
this,
having me
this
on.
new rebrand and this new
Rebrand.
era.
Yes.
This new classy.
What's your era?
Ooh, I'm in my like I don't give a era.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be careful.
But not like I don't give a I'm gonna do what I
That'll
want.
always be my era.
I'm just minding my business. I'm like, just leave me the alone.
I love that.
I just want my money.
No T, no TS. Where's the wire transfer? Where's the Zelle? Where's
Yeah.
the cash?
Exactly. No tea time. I only drink water.
Don't have time for that. I don't even
fine.
drink water. It's Casamigos time.
Yeah. So on that note,
Thank you guys for watching.
yeah, thank you guys for watching, listening. Dom Meets World. You guys know where to find us. Past Your Bedtime YouTube channel for full video episodes. Don't forget to follow, rate, and subscribe. And we'll see
5
you guys
stars.
later.
Bye bye.